Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. So today, as y'all seen that title, that whoa, as I read that thumbnail, what? As I read that title and seen that thumbnail, y'all, I'm so sorry. All over the place. I am gonna be helping y'all out with how to start a business. So I have my handy dandy iPad, y'all. Don't mind my iPad. Do not judge me because I just feel like this video would be so much better if I had the composition notebook case, but I don't. Have a basic little case, but I'm gonna get one, y'all. I'm gonna get a composition notebook case, and I just feel like my business would be like 10% better. And like Apple Pen, oh my gosh, I can't wait. But anyways, let's start. So I now have in my notes, inside my notes, everything, you know, bullet points, all of that of what I want to talk. Well, I don't have no bullet points. I don't lie there, but basically everything I want to talk about. I really didn't get into detail. I hope I, you know, do cover everything in this video that I had in my head. Y'all, let's see how fast this video get out. I have like 3 videos that are supposed to be edited and put out, but I haven't. But we're gonna see how fast I can get this video out. Probably I might do this video before all the other videos. So let's get into this. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, I just felt like my TV was like very loud. So y'all, let's talk about these tips and tricks on to how to start a business. As y'all know, or might not know, I have a small business. Well, baby, my business. Whoa, let's not downplay our business like that. Don't do that. Like, I hate when people be like, "You're a little business," because baby, this not no little business. This is the big business. This is the biggest business. Like, do not play with me. Anyways, and I don't like seeing other people do that. Well, it's nothing wrong with saying I have a small business, but I don't like to like talk that negative. To me, that's kind of negative. I don't like to say that, even though it has its own meaning. But small also has its own meaning. You feel me? Like, yeah, it ain't no big business. It ain't no Fashion Nova, but to me, my business is big because, you know, it's something I create. It's the biggest thing I've ever did, I feel. So I have a big business. I don't know about y'all. If y'all want to call your business a small, in some ways, if y'all want to call your business a small business, y'all do that, but I won't. So yeah. First of all, I didn't even tell my business. So I have a business, Hustle K, y'all. Y'all know my like y'all, this is my logo. So it's my home screen and my bottom screen on my head. It's so cute. But yeah, I have a business named Hustle K, y'all. I've been doing it since I was 14 years old. That's crazy. Like, when I think about it, I was 14 years old coming up with this. Like, that's wow. Anyway, so yes, y'all, I have that. But let's get into this video, okay? Enough about all this jibber jabber. Let's get into this video. So the thing is, the very first thing you need to start a business is a name. Like, how are you going to start a business with no name? You need a name, guys. You need something that is catchy. You need something that is you, because I also look at my business sometimes and be like, where did you get Hustle K from? But I do have, you know, I did come up with Hustle. I mean, okay, Hustle K has meaning to me. It has a lot of meaning. And yeah, Hustle K was a message as to my 14-year-old self. I don't know why I wanted to hustle at 14 years old, but y'all, baby, I always been a hustler. Like, I used to. My family will tell you, back yeehaw, when I was a little jit, like, I used to sell pictures. I used to have a camera, which I still have, but it's not the same camera. But I still have, well, I have 2 cameras. Well, y'all want to see my camera? I'm going to show y'all anyway, because I can't tell you the name. But maybe I can if I think. I don't know. What are my cameras called? I think they're like Insta something. No. It's something else. The cameras, y'all. The Polaroid cameras. Look, y'all, this is crazy. Okay, this is really crazy. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to show y'all because that's really crazy. But yes, I have a Polaroid camera. I used to have a bigger one than the ones that everybody have. I'm gonna just show y'all. I don't feel like doing all that. Oh. Let me just grab both of them. But these, I don't know if y'all see me struggling trying to take it out the little bag, but these little cameras, I used to have a different one than this. But everybody had that same one, but I had it like different one back in the day. And you know, it comes out with a little picture, the little pictures. I thought I had my little picture thing, but they come out with the little pictures. I used to sell them to my family for $1. I was not playing. If I took your picture, you won't have to pay me $1, cause baby. And then at the same time, y'all know that film was not like, or whatever, the prints, the picture, the stuff. That stuff not cheap. So yeah, that. And then I also have this camera. Why are we talking about cameras? Because I used to hustle. Yeah, okay. Just had to make sure I stayed on point. I have this camera. I don't use it anymore. Look, it's $1 here. Ooh. But I don't use it anymore. I need to. But back in middle school, I used to take my basketball pictures. My basketball team pictures. I don't do it anymore. I don't take pictures anymore. I do want to get into photography. I did want to get into photography. That's why I got a camera. But I am going to get into photography. I'm just waiting on the day somebody asks me to take a picture. But anyways, yeah, that. But back to what I was saying. My notes don't want to come back up. That's weird. Okay, there we go. Oh, 14 years old, I always was a hustler, but the message behind Hustle K is me telling my 14-year-old self to hustle K means hustle Khia. It means it's telling myself to hustle. You have to hustle Khia. You feel me? That's where Hustle K come from, if you didn't know. But it's a lot more. I do actually have in my notes somewhere that I have all of that written down, but I don't know. And I know this video is already gonna be long, cause I'm gonna have to make another video. I wanted to tell y'all the I wanted to give y'all things you need to start a business, like actual things, physical things, but I ain't gonna have time to tell y'all all that. I can't find the whole thing I wanted to show y'all, but anyway, it go. Uh-oh, I done lost what I'm on today. Okay, back to how to start a business. So yes, you need a name, you need something that's catchy, you need something that something you want your brand to stand for. If you know you have something you want your brand to stand for, then definitely go for it. That's like the easiest thing to do is come up with a name. Then you need a logo, which can be a little on the hard side, y'all. I go through logos. I go through them. I pray. I love my logo right now, so let's see how this go. But all the logos I had, I did them on my own. Well, I said it back. My very first logo, which maybe I should show y'all, or should I just put it up? I think I'm gonna just put it up on the screen. So my very first logo, I did not like that logo. I did not whatsoever, but I did use the text. I deleted the background of the logo and used the text. As y'all know, that was the thing. Hustle K, the way that looked was just Hustle K. Then I got a new logo and I still use the same text. And you know, I just kept going and used the same text. But now this logo is very different text. Different stuff, actually has stuff, you know. All my other logos been picture based, and this one's just text based, and they have a little design at the end, as y'all saw, the little hair bundle, the little the eyelashes, and the lip gloss tube, which pretty much is me. And they got a little money behind it because it's hustle, you know, money. You think of what it would do. And yeah. Back to my notes. I don't know why my phone I don't know, y'all. I don't know what's going on with the tablet. But you also have to make sure, back to the name, because I see that it's on here. I told y'all this not all in order. But back to the name, the business name. Yeah, this video, I am so sorry. I cannot talk. Like, I really can't. In real life, I can't talk. But back to the business name. You got to make sure your business name is not taken. You got to make sure nobody already has it. You got to make sure. Look it up. Make sure it's not LLC or trademarked or whatever. Just make sure. I didn't do that. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I was only 14 years old. Like, and when I kid you not, anything I came up with, I did everything I did on my own. Like, I kid you not, I have a notebook somewhere in this room. Nope. I'm gonna get that to y'all because that's also another thing you need. You need a notebook, y'all. And it didn't take me long to find my notebook because the drawer that my notebook was in is open. So it was right there. But yeah, I kid you not, y'all need a notebook. See, look, these are all the well, these are not all the logos I've had, but these are like all the logo stickers I've had, and all of these are from my lip gloss actually. But this is my old text-based logo. So yeah, that's all of them. On my Hustle K notebook, Hustle K by Khia.K, my teenpreneur. That is what I titled it. Mind you, I was 14 years old. But the first page is everything I need. Like I said, I'm gonna tell y'all in another video. Second page is what I wanted my business cards to say, what I wanted my goals were. Like, y'all, it's so much power in writing down anything. Like, anything don't even have to be about a business. It could just be about anything, like studying notes in school. All of that power is in writing, putting things down on paper and actually going back and read. That's also another thing I do. You gotta go back and read it, or you gotta stand on what you write down. And the crazy thing is, everything that was in this book, once I stopped writing in my journals, because I have more than one, once I stopped writing, that's when everything stopped coming to me as fast, and it stopped coming to me as they were coming to me at first, because I was 14 years old writing this down. Mind you, I kid you not, the summer of the year of 2019, or was it was it 2019? Yeah, I was in ninth grade. The summer of 2019. Dang, that was a long time ago. The summer of 2019, y'all, is when I started writing everything down in this book. Then I had my business by December 5th. Had everything I needed. But y'all, I kid you not, like, you just have the websites to view. Had all my websites down here. I'm definitely gonna get into this, and I'm actually like, this is helping me helping me with this YouTube video, because if I would have never thought of this notebook if it wasn't for whatever I was talking about that made me bring up my notebook. But yes, you should definitely get you a notebook, get you some journals, and write down everything. Mind you, this one is not even filled up. Yeah, I still have empty pages, and I still have empty pages, and I got other notebooks that I use as well. Also, I would use a device, but then when I started my business, I didn't have this tablet. I only had a phone, and I had a computer. I did have a computer, but I wouldn't want to like write stuff on my computer. Even though notes and using our notebook app on our phone is quicker than using this, but I use both honestly, and I rather write down actually. It's better than me, but this is also quicker, and I do tend to do this sometimes but yeah, do both. Yeah, back to logos. Your logo, depending on your brand, that should whatever. One moment, guys. Okay, so I'm not digging in my nose, I promise. But if you're doing a clothing brand, I wouldn't use a logo like something like mine with all that extra stuff. Well, or if you are doing a clothing brand, 9 times out of 10 you probably wouldn't put your logo on your on your clothing brand. Because 9 times out of 10 your logo is going to be what your brand name is, like what your brand name is. And something like I don't have, because I didn't start out wanting to be a clothing brand anyway, so I don't have the clothing brand name. Like, really, nobody's gonna wear something that says on the front Hustle K, because it's not them. You get what I'm saying? So you have to have something that, if you want to start a clothing business, you have to have something that you know people are going to want to wear, or something that's going to mean something to somebody else. Like, nobody's going to wear, I mean, even though that's my thought process, but I mean, it's somebody out there who probably would, but nobody's going to wear Hustle K, because like, it's not for them. Hustle K is for me, really. So I just don't see nobody wearing Hustle K, and I have no problem with that. Like I said, I didn't start my business out wanting to be a clothing business. So that definitely goes into what you name your business and your logo, because if you have a logo like those fine print logos. It's gonna be hard to get that printed out and put it on the shirt. It's gonna be look weird. It's gonna look bulky. You need something simple and basic. I don't want to say okay, be a basic business because, or have a basic business because, so you feel me. But I just like, you gotta be mindful, and that's why it takes all the research and all the practice and tests and samples and all of that to start a business, because you gotta you gotta make sure your business is fit for what you want to do for real. So next is, let's talk about vendors. Let's talk about getting product. Let's talk about all of that. Let me look through this book and see what I want to touch on and that's inside this book, so I like don't miss out anything on this video by not looking through this book to tell y'all what I want to see. But anyways, okay, I don't feel like looking through that more. But let's talk about vendors. Back to this notebook, sorry. Because I know it was a page in here. But yeah, vendors. It's a lot of places to look for vendors. Really, if you got something, okay, I got the whole vendors. This is crazy. But if you want something like very specific, vendors, you really don't have to, like, I don't know how to explain vendors, but one thing I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to wanting advice for somebody else, never ask for somebody's vendor. Like, kid you not, I never did that. I never asked for anybody's vendor a day in my life. I always knew better. And I'm not saying I hate when people ask me about my vendors, but it's just, it looks very tacky onto somebody who wants to be a business owner. It gives me, it tells a lot about you. That means if you can't take the time and look for your own vendors, it tells me that you're not really into being a business owner. And I'm sorry, but like, people who I need help, or what should I sell, or who y'all vendors, or put me on with vendors, or I need a vendor, that shows me a lot about you. It tells me a lot about your character and your drive to be a business owner. Because how are you telling people, asking people who their vendor is, and you say you want to be a business owner? Like, you're really not putting in no work for your own business. Because like I said, I kid you not, I ain't never asked anybody who their vendor was. Maybe, like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I know I've asked somebody who made a business card, stuff like that, little stuff like that. That's simple, and people will tell you. Some people won't though, but people will tell you, okay, this person made my business cards, this person. But nobody's giving you who their vendor is. And if you find somebody, if you know somebody who okay with telling you who their vendor is, that's pretty cool. I like them. But I'm not gonna tell you. I'd rather you ask, can I buy your vendor, than you ask who your vendor is. Cause for me, and if somebody do give you their vendor, they probably is another person who asked for a vendor, because they crazy if they, I'm just saying. But for me, I did the research. I put in work for the research. So if you gonna pay me for the time I took to find my vendor, you're crazy. You think you're just gonna get a vendor for free? And I did work to get my, to find vendors, or because it didn't just come to me. Like, nothing I have just, can't even say that for real. But when it comes to my business, none of this really, like when I first started, none of this really came to me. But once you have the business, and once you have done all that, stuff will start coming to you. But none of this stuff really came to me. I had to go looking for it. I had to search for it. I had to do research. I had to, go through all of that. So like I said, never ask nobody for their vendor. When it comes to vendors, like when you do get a vendor and you are starting your business, this is what I wrote in my notebook, so I'm going to give y'all the sauce. Ask about custom packages. Ask them if they can custom pack. Because sometimes you are going to want vendors who do custom pack. If you expect your business to blow, which you should definitely get into trying to be a business owner, expecting your business to take off one day, because I know my business gonna take off regardless. period. Okay. But ask them about custom packages, because once you do blow, you're not gonna want to, unless you hire, which I think I would want to do. I still feel like, you know, let my customers knowing that this came from me or my team, like my actual team that are my color, that are my race, or I shouldn't even say color because that might give y'all racist vibes on me. But you know, people from me, and like can't that, you know, that are around me packing their order, and this is just all the love going into their package. I like the idea of that. I don't think I like the idea of like somebody just putting something together. It's not me. I didn't do that. And you get what I'm saying? Like, it has no meaning behind it. They just did it for their little coin. And I'm doing it because I got an order, you feel me? So, but I would still try to find vendors who do custom packaging, because custom packaging really could mean anything. The way I'm talking about it is, I don't even know what the way I'm talking about it. But custom packaging could really mean anything, because you have some vendors that like the first slides you have some vendors that'll put your logo and all of that on the slide. That's considered custom packaging. You got some custom packaging could consider your logo on jackets, all of that. So it could be anything, but when I say custom packaging, that's not what I mean. Contact multiple vendors. Don't just, find a vendor and be like, oh, this one I'm use just because they have good reviews, just because. No, talk to these vendors. In order to talk to vendors, that's why I'm not giving, and I don't understand why somebody would, but when it comes to free vendors, you have to stay up late, because vendors don't, well, first of all, usually your vendor is going to be from China. So I mean, like, most people vendors are from China. If your vendor, I don't know, you might find a vendor from somewhere else, but usually vendors are from China. And different times. So while we're up, they're asleep. While they're asleep, we're up. So you have to be up. You have to be. I had to stay up to. I have went nights without getting no sleep trying to talk to vendors. I'd be up on school nights talking to vendors, because once you start a business, nothing stops for you. Like, I be in school, and this is why people don't understand why I hate going to school, but this is why. I do tend to get stuck in my phone, and I hate when people think, oh, I'm just in my phone, or I'm just on social media, or I'm just... No, sometimes I be on my phone doing business. I be handling business, okay? Like, when I be in school, I be handling business in school. If y'all see, okay, I posted something on Instagram at 12 something. I posted something on Instagram at 10 something. First of all, this is something over other than vendors. This is about posting. You tend to see like what times people are on social media, and when you get your most likes and all of that, you gotta hit those times. You gotta be there during those times. So when it comes to being on social media, and I just hate. You're supposed to have your education, but it's just like, dang, I run a business, y'all. I can't be in school. I'm playing. Not like that, but like, I'm for real, but like to a certain extent. But yeah. So yeah, you gotta be up talking to vendors. Always make sure you ask how long shipping, because I'm not even to be capped. Like, I'm waiting on something I ordered in January, even though it is just February, but I ordered it in the beginning of January. They have a lot of holidays, because like I was gonna say custom holidays, but they have a lot of their own little holidays. You gotta make sure you don't order around those holidays, because they will take your order and then dip. Like, and you would be like, oh my gosh, like, they not texting me back, they not responding, but the whole time they on some little holiday break. So you gotta make sure you talk to them, like I'm saying, because like I said, some vendors, they won't communicate with you like that, but you gotta make sure you talk to them, like, when will you be open all this week, because 9 times out of 10 they will ship your item or whatever you got that week. But the thing is, like, like, just because you ordered today don't mean they're gonna ship it today, you feel me? So you gotta make sure that they're gonna be open all week so they can ship your whatever that week, and not you order something and then they go on a 2-week break and you gotta wait 2 weeks before they even ship it. Then you gonna have to wait another 2 weeks for it to get to you. Yeah, I know. But so just ask how long is their shipping. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be on there. But like I said, that's still, it's they be capped. They might even cap to you in the messages. You just gotta make sure. Order samples from multiple vendors and compare the samples from all the vendors. Don't just, even though I didn't do this, I'm so full of cap, because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I never order samples. I still to this day haven't ordered no samples from nobody, not gonna lie. But y'all, the craziest thing is, I ain't gonna cap. When I first started my business, I wanted to sell watches. I'm still gonna sell watches. I don't care who sell watches. I'm gonna sell some watches. That's on like one of the first pages. I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all now in this video everything I want to sell. I want to sell bonnets, which I did, but the ones I sold are not the ones I want to sell. I want to sell colored bonnets. I want to sell lip glosses, which I did. And the names that I have for these lip glosses are not the names that I first came up with. I wanted to sell necklaces, which I still think I'm going to sell. I wanted to sell earrings, and I wanted to sell watches, and I wanted to sell edge control. Which, like I said, most of the things are everything I sold the bonnets, I sold the lip glosses, I got edge control. I just ain't started selling it yet. So half of the stuff that's on that page, I've started selling. Of course, I have different pages where like other stuff I want to start selling, and yeah. But back to the vendors. Yeah, well, get multiple vendors and compare examples. Like I said, I didn't do that, but that's taking a big risk. And if you don't mind taking a risk, because I have about something, I had to find a different vendor. So like the purses I used to sell, y'all can't see them. If I did move my camera, y'all still wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah, y'all don't see them. The purses. But the purses I used to sell, y'all know I used to sell purses. When I sold those purses, I had my first batch of purses. The first vendor I got from, they didn't have pockets inside the purse. Then my second vendor, they had pockets inside the purse. So I've had to, and I would have never knew. I would have never knew from the first vendor. The second vendor showed that they had pockets. Dang. But from the first vendor, none of their pictures had pockets. They actually.
That's my bathroom. And sometimes I just leave my bathroom open and leave the lights on. Like leave my LED lights on in the bathroom and
y'all don't have to cut this video off and start again because I got hair to do today. And I hate that because I'm gonna be so lost.
Of course my bed is not made up.
But
I pretty much cleaned up over here.
dang.
It's just my humidifier and big teddy bear.
Anyways, UPS shipping sucks. It's the worst shipping ever. Not gonna cap. They whole UPS sucks, like, but they are the cheapest. So everybody like, and when I say that, I don't mean like for the business owner, because y'all probably like, girl, why you want cheap? But for y'all too, because y'all know y'all don't need to be wanting to pay that shipping price now. So if somebody did get like a better shipper or carrier or whatever they're called, if you want it better, you're gonna have to pay more, and y'all don't want to pay more, and we don't want to pay more, so we just gonna stick to the cheapest. You feel me? Because y'all, like I said, y'all know y'all would not want to pay all of that. See where we at. For websites, I'm not gonna cap. Looking back at this notebook, because y'all, it's been a minute since I looked at the first few pages, but looking back at this notebook, it looked like I was gonna go with Wix for my website, but I did not. Oh, never mind. I was gonna go with Big Cartel. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is now, but I do have Wix, Shopify, and Big Cartel on here, but I did or Big Cartel. I did I got more set for Big Cartel. I think that's what I was gonna go with. Looking like if I was gonna go down, but I went with I wonder where and what point did I come up with my business name, because I don't see nothing here about my business name. Actually, guys, oh, I got my prices on here. Well, yeah, I don't see nothing about my business. Oh, okay. Well, just say hustle. Okay, well, but anyways, those are business, and another one, GoDaddy. Those are all business that you can make your website on. I use Shopify. Anybody know? I will. I don't play by Shopify. Like, anybody know that Shopify is, yeah, they him, like, for real. Shopify is where it's at. I love Shopify. Shopify will help you so much on to making your business grow. Shopify is just that one. That, like I said, help you to make your business grow. They throw out so many things. They throw out things that will help you, like, you get what I'm saying? Everybody want all the other stuff because they have maybe they can get prettier websites and this and that. But Shopify, they don't give you many templates to work with, but you can pay for templates, better templates. But just think about all the billionaire business, well, not billionaire, but $1 billion businesses that use Shopify. Like Fashion Nova is actually one. Kylie Jenner, her business is on Fashion Nova. I mean, not Fashion Nova. Her business is on Shopify. Like, most of these people use Matter of fact, let's look it up. If it takes too long, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna hurry up so I can tell these people who all uses Shopify. Never mind, I'll bump it. If I got time for it. Yeah, a lot of big $1 billion businesses use Shopify. I just gave y'all two. I can't think of no other ones right now, but yeah, I love Shopify. You can use, like, right now I'm building up my business. My business look very pretty right now. Not gonna lie. Let's look it up. I mean, it wouldn't take me that long to look up my business because it'd be like right in my face all the time. So let's get this happen. Like, y'all can't tell me my business is not pretty. Like, I hate that it's over here. Like, it don't look like that on the phone. Oh, y'all see the little hearts coming down. It's for Valentine's Day, but I'm definitely gonna change it for St. Patrick's Day. I got the little message box right here where y'all can message me on about anything. You can check on the order. All of these. I got the little review things. I don't know how we go. It's right there. It got reviews, like all of that you could put on there for free. I got the little pop-up thing, like once you buy something, it'll ask you, you'll give you so many minutes to buy something else with a discount. All of that cool stuff. I'm trying to get Afterpay, but I'm really offering nothing that's very expensive that you will want to use Afterpay for. But oh well. I'm trying to go faster because I do have a client that's gonna come get their hair did soon. I'm looking at my bills, y'all. But post, like, you supposed to post 3 times on Instagram a day. I hear that everybody always say post 3 times. Like, any business owner that that inspires me, I always be like 3 times. I don't do 3 times, but I'm gonna start. I post 2 times a day, pretty much. I post in the morning, then I post in the afternoon. Try to post like when school ends at a good 4 o'clock, even though school don't end at 4 o'clock, but I try to be my afternoon post like 4 o'clock. Sometimes it'd be later, or sometimes that'd be my first post, which is fine. Just as long as you post after everybody out of school, because that's when everybody gonna really be on social media. Y'all see them little things that's just flying? Like, what is that? It's only where the light at. Or like, is that all over? Y'all ever think about that? Are those not flies? Those little, like, they look, I don't know, y'all. Anyways, but Make sure your story always has something on it. My story don't always have something, but I try to make sure, even if it's just somebody else's post or it's a little quote or something, try to keep something on your story, because that's where really people gonna be at. Like, people are gonna be watching, and I'm talking about Instagram, I'm not talking about Snapchat or nothing, but people are gonna be watching stories more than looking on the feed. Or you gonna pop up in somebody, the little bubbles where the stories at, before you pop up on somebody's timeline. Maybe not. You feel me? But I just know my story get a lot of views, and like my likes sometimes like don't. I don't know, but it be like that. So also, if you have friends who don't even know, I don't know why I'm talking, because I'm not even gonna sit here and like your friends are supposed to be your number one promoters. You not even your friends supposed to be boosting your business. I kid you not, like they supposed to be your number one supporters. If you post something, they supposed to screenshot and post it too. But some people don't do that, so bump them friends, y'all. Them not your real friends. If that's the case, I don't have any real friends either. But okay. But sometimes I do have people who do and I'm not talking about on Instagram, I'm talking about on Snapchat. Like, they supposed to, because that's where I be at with my business a lot. And I post them on Snapchat. They supposed to, do that too. But I do have some people who, and it be strangers. I kid you not. It's gonna be the strangers who are going to support you the most. Like, strangers will make you money. I'm pretty sure y'all have saw that. And it's no lie. Strangers, they don't know you. So 9 times out of 10, because you are gonna have some strangers that's gonna be haters, but they really don't have no reason to hate on you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, your friends should have no reason to hate on you too, because they should know where you came from. Because when I started my business in 9th grade and moved to a new school, so the people who go to my old school and the people who I came up with in middle school with, like the people, they probably look at me like, dang, this girl done changed. It's not even that I done changed, it's the fact that I grew up also. But I did kind of change. I ain't gonna care. If I said that just a lot right there, I did change. I ain't gonna care. But so that's crazy, because I'm watching a business video right now. That's all I keep on TV. When like I'd be lying, bro. That's not all I keep on TV, but I do watch a lot of business videos, because it helps. You need help, it helps. So, like I said, them friends, yeah, y'all, they supposed to be your biggest number one supporters. Anything you do, like hair, oh my gosh, y'all, book my friend, you feel me? Brand ambassadors, y'all, oh my gosh, I am in between the whole don't have brand ambassadors and the whole yes have brand ambassadors. Y'all know that's a big argument between people. That's a big argument between people. Some business owners feel like, no, what's the point of brand ambassadors? Some business owners feel like, oh my gosh, they bring money. When I had brand ambassadors, I did get money. And without brand ambassadors, even though I never cut my brand ambassadors, but I don't have their discount codes up anymore. So without brand ambassadors, okay, I think my client is. Alright, bye y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm gonna be back, and I'm definitely gonna not remember what I was talking about, but we're gonna try. Okay, y'all, so something don't look right from the last time, but we just gonna go ahead and do this video over. What was I talking about? Brand ambassadors. Okay, so without brand ambassadors, I did get money. I mean, without brand ambassadors, I still get business. Just like my lashes fell. You cannot play by your lashes, y'all. Like, lashes, you cannot play by these, because once you lose them, oh baby, it's a wrap for them lashes. Oh. Okay. But I gotta say my vitamins. So, take our vitamins, kids. taking vitamins. It's not just a girl thing. Boys definitely see that vitamins too. But yeah, it's the same thing with and without um it was the same thing without and without brand ambassadors, but I don't think I would do the whole like the way I did brand ambassadors before. I don't think I would do it like that anymore. I think that's done with, because as I grow older, the more I like learn myself with my business. You feel me? Because like once as I grow, my business has to grow with me. So as I change, I have to change things about my business. You feel me? And that's what I've been doing. So with the whole brand ambassador thing, it's just like, because I'm growing. So that part is like, you got, how I feel about it is how it has to go. And that's how it's been lately with the whole brand ambassador thing. So yeah, y'all, I don't know about brand ambassadors anymore. Well, how I used to do brand ambassadors, it's not if I did brand ambassadors, like whatever I do with the brand ambassador I have, how I used to rock is not how I'm gonna rock anymore. And y'all should definitely join all the business groups. They're out there. They're on Facebook. They're like, cause Facebook is known for, well, not known for, but like big on groups, on all types of Facebook groups. So y'all can definitely join those groups and post, promote. I get a lot of business on. Well, I don't get a lot of business on there, but when I ever decide to like go scrolling, I give business. Like I be like, oh, let me buy this, and then I also be like, oh, let me do your hair. I get a good little amount of business over there, but I be capping y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really promote my business like that on there, but I'm finna start back because when I really did, like I did get a good amount of business on there when I did at one point. Use hashtags when posting. Like I said, you supposed to post many times a day, multiple times a day, every day. But when you do, use hashtags. But my whole thing is I don't want to post so many posts in one day because I can really save a post for the next day. All right, I know for a fact I have something to post tomorrow, and instead of like taking everything that I got to post today and posting it today. You feel me? So, but when you do post, use hashtags and make sure the hashtags have something to do. Even though it takes time to go looking for it, because I don't come up with hashtags. I go to Google and I search up one specific thing and I just get hashtags off of Google. But it takes time, even if you want to sit there and find all your hashtags yourself. It takes time to do all of that, and it takes time. Every day every time you post, you gotta go to Google. I know that does tend to be a lot, but if your business ain't great big business, then you have time. You have time. And shipping, that's for a whole nother story. I mean, that's for a whole nother video. I will get on shipping today, but I have a lot to talk about when it comes to shipping, so I don't even want to get into that. I definitely think that'll be good. It would fit somewhere in my what you need, because most of what you need for a business is all pertains to shipping it out. But yeah, fast shipping. Like when you do it, maybe I can talk about, yeah, that'll all be, yeah. So guys, that's the end of this video. Well, before I end this video, let's see if I have anything on here. I ain't gonna cap y'all. I'm not gonna edit this video. I'm just gonna give it to y'all raw and uncut. Trying to think of anything. Yeah, I even got people that inspire me. Make sure y'all have that so y'all can go back. Bougie Barbie was definitely somebody who really inspired me. Jada Marie, Just Trisha. I gotta go back and look at all these people because I didn't watch none of. I still, Bougie Barbie tends to pop up on my see it on YouTube, but everybody else, I don't really keep up with no more. So I gotta definitely go back and start watching these. Well, Jada Marie, I do still watch her here and there. Gotta go back and start watching some of their videos. Oh. Y'all know I started this business in December, the month right before my birthday. I'm talking about everything would be half off for my birthday. I wonder if I did that for real. At least $95 in 6 months. That's a small budget. I know I had to do that. I'm not gonna cap. Like, it's $95. That's quick money. That's I don't even want to say nothing, but that was quick money. I even got the watch models on here that I wanted, the type of watch. Password. I made a week's account. So never mind, I lied. It was gonna be weeks. I did say that at first. It was gonna be weeks that I was gonna do my website with. I thought so. I ain't, cause I really don't remember what big criteria is. That's crazy. I wonder what made me go to Shopify for real. I used to use Occur. I can't even say it now. But this is what I said. For labels, have something like Money Flying, LOL, Hustle K, something simple but cute, whatever. So it could be cheap too. First time buy, you only going to need about 10 of them for the labels. I was thinking so small, like that's weird. I was like really thinking small. $95 as a goal. $95, like y'all, I can't like my mindset now. I just don't see how I thought that was okay. Like 95, that's so low. Like why would I put it as my goal? But I was 14 years old. So. But at the same time, like baby, you 14, you come with a business. You need a blow. Like you supposed to. I should have said a good 200 occasion. Like come on, be for real. 95. I could at least went for 200. Still low to me. Like and I said 8 months or 6 months or something like that. And months $95. Like you crazy, boy. You crazy. I should have at least been like 200 in 6 months. Yeah. I don't even know where that little page went. But anyway, all the books, yeah, it's stuff on here that like it's crazy because I still know I'm gonna do. Stuff for YouTube on here. In here, all of this, all my lip gloss and their names, all the names of the stuff I use for it. I'm gonna have to look at her page, the lady who did my first set of labels. I don't get her to do my labels. See, I was playing with myself. I made $230 in 2 months. All of this math, like that's crazy. But yeah, y'all website should definitely be our first priority. Like don't be like DM the order, no none of that. go ahead and get you a website, get your name, logo, then website. Name, logo, website. And then launch your business. Like don't be like, oh, I'm selling this, y'all go ahead and buy. Then make you a business. No, you gotta save up. It took me how many months that would have been? September, October, November, December. It took me 4 months to save up by myself. So 4 months, then get your business. Website, all that. But yeah, y'all, that's the end of this video. I'll talk to y'all later. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all start y'all business. Like, don't play yourself. Go ahead and start that business, girl, boy. Like, I have people who always be coming up to me and be like, I want to do this, but no, go ahead. Like, anybody know, if you ever came up to me saying you want to start a business, you know I'd be like, go ahead. You should. But one thing I'm not finna do is be giving you all these, I mean, not tips, but I ain't finna be like, oh yeah, look on this website, do this, do that, no. Or no. I might give you some advice. I mean, not advice. I might like tell you something, like some little products or what to sell, but I ain't gonna go too in detail. Cause I don't give no sauce away for free. This sauce a little free sauce, but anyways, bye y'all.